My name is Keenan Garner. I'm a senior, 12th grade, 2024. And to me, being a Tiger means coming in every day and working hard, being relentless, dynamic together, and working on your craft every day and growing.
Our style of play is definitely fast-paced. We love full court pressing, transition baskets. And I really like this style of play because a lot of my points come off fast breaks, and I like just taking it to the hole and trying to dunk it.
Relentless means just doing the little things like diving on the ball. Like, it's a little thing that could cost you the game. Like, if you don't do that, the other team could get the ball. But if you do that, you could recover it and call a timeout and you have the ball. And just doing the little stuff, the intangibles.
Dynamic is our ability to adapt to many different scenarios on and off the court.
Together means, to me, just everyone's on the same page, on the same team, having fun with each other all the time, so you always stay connected, close. And I think we do that really well here because we're always with each other all the time. So
you can't come in thinking you're gonna like just cruise right through this because it's gonna be hard. You have to always be good in the mental. You're gonna have to learn a lot of sets, learn a lot of defensive things, and be able to share the shine with other players.
My first couple months as a Tiger, it's been good, honestly. You know, the people are great here. And the basketball part is the best part, in my opinion, because you're with your teammates all the time. You're doing something that you love to do, and you're spending it with the right people.
One of my favorite moments as a Tiger is definitely going on the holiday tournament, going on that trip up to Homestead. But I have to say my most favorite would be beating HSC in the sectional game last year, my junior year.
Coach Garrett Weininger, this is my 4th season at Fishers, and I'm just excited to get going and start another great year. You know, I'll say it like this, I tell players, November through March, you work for us, but the rest of the year we work for them. And we take a lot of pride in that. You know, our college combine that we do in the fall, constant communication with college coaches, putting together highlight reels for our players that we're sending to college coaches. If a player in our program wants to play at the next level, we want to do what it takes to get them there. And it's not just the communication with college coaches, but also the honest conversations with the player of where they can play, the player development aspect of understanding what it takes and what they need to do to get better in order to get there, and then being willing to put the time in with that player and get them better. I think, you know, we demand a lot. We hold players accountable. It's not easy to go through 4 years here, but I think they know that we're also going to do what we say we're going to do, and we're not going to ask them to do anything that we wouldn't do. And we take a lot of pride in our Awaken the Tiger program, and basically what it is just a series of personal development with our players. We meet every other week with every player in the program, and then once every month we do a lunch with them. And it's just going over life lessons, you know, leadership, resiliency, communication, all those things, and really the goal is that they graduate from us and that they've learned life lessons through this game. Like, we're all here because we love the game. But if that's where it stops and you're only learning basketball, then I feel like we failed. So we've really worked hard to build an experience that, you know, hits on that mantra of players first. So when they leave us, even if they're a player who was 12th on the roster and never played a varsity minute, that they got something out of our program and that their life was impacted and that they go on to be better men for it.
He's definitely like a college level coach, and the things that he teaches and all that, it really gets us ready for the next level.
He wants you to give everything you have. No matter how much you mess up, he's never going to get mad at you for messing up. Or if you get beat, scoring you just move past it, play the next play.
They're so encouraging. They know his strengths and his weaknesses and are willing to care for him in a way that doesn't let him leave his weaknesses alone, right? But in a way that doesn't make him feel bad about himself.
And I think another thing that's really valuable is how holistic it is. They work on the mental side of the game. You know, they take time to stop and do the Awaken the Tiger, and it's taking a mental approach to the game. And so that's what I noticed, is that when you listen to Coach Weininger and his staff talk, they are always
on message,
but always looking at the whole picture, just not one thing.
Having John Anthony in the Fishers basketball program has been awesome. He really likes the program. It's challenging. I think it's very fair, and they take the talent that they have and challenge all of the players to be better. And he's got an excellent coaching staff. All those guys on the bench, they are very good at what they do. Some of them have different skill sets in the sense that, they will sit down and talk to a player, to get them mentally back in the game. The other thing that I like about him is he uses his whole bench, meaning he finds the skills that each one of those players have and that they're good at, and between him and his coaching staff, they will pick the time where that player is needed and they're in the game.
Whenever he get mad and he be getting upset, he be like, Jiminy Crickets, fellas, we gotta get back on D.
Jiminy Christmas. Jiminy Christmas, fellas, what are we doing?
And that always just makes me laugh because it's pretty funny. I gotta hold my face straight whenever he said that.
What we want to do here is build a championship team, and that's what we've been doing. Being a college coach for over 17 years, I have that same feel here. I feel, in our coaching staff as a whole, I feel we have one of the best coaching staffs in the state. When you come here to Fisher's program, like I was saying, we expect to win, so we're going to get a lot out of you. We're going to put the best players out there, and our goal is to put a banner up in this gym. That was our whole start when we got here, is to put a banner up in this gym, and that's our goal.
Every single person, 10 guys contributed, great bench energy. Couldn't be more proud of you guys. Now let's bring in practice tomorrow. Here we go.
Yeah! Let's go! Let's go! 1, 2, 3.